Hey, this is the Firesign Waterman Messenger Bag, and these goggles are my son's. They're extremely tight. I need to take these off. These are for going in the water, and so is this. Now, it probably blows your mind as much as mine, but this bag is fully submergible to 75 feet underwater. Let's check it out. So, as I said, it's a messenger bag, right? So you've got the thing with the strap. You know what a messenger bag is. Materials on this thing are great. 1000D Cordura, which sounds like it's a pretty big deal. You have this mole stuff that you can apply to the sides and everywhere, so you can do you have all your accessories. If you're an accessory guy, you're stoked. Now, on the inside, you have that. This is YKK's Aqua Seal zipper, and it is pretty heavy duty. Big old teeth, apparently 75 feet of water. You just put it under and it's gonna stay dry. So that's pretty amazing to keep your gear safe. Okay, so all in all, the materials on this thing are great. Not only have we got this killer YKK zipper and an Aqua something or other right here as well, but the Cordura is thick and durable, and this company's kind of badass, right? It's just some guys that are real like weekend warrior types. So, like, we wanted to be able to make gear that's good enough for military and for like, hey, I want to go snorkeling with my messenger bag. Now let's get a little bit into the design and use of the bag. It's fairly simple, okay? There is a document pouch on the back with just a button. You've got this pocket here, which is just one big solid sort of kangaroo pouch here. I put in my little, pen holder thingy. It's relatively good size, no organization or anything in here, just a simple sort of, you can add your own organizer of some kind. Now, the main compartment here is pretty great, all right? You've got a laptop compartment, right? This is my old MacBook because my other one's being used to record the audio right now, so it's much bigger, but it fits it just fine. And everything in here is padded. This whole fucking thing is padded, right? So that's killer. I got my notebook in here. You can fit your camera and stuff in here. They have other accessories, I believe, at this company to be able to put camera stuff inside. This could be the greatest camera bag because it's waterproof and it's padded everywhere. I also keep a little water bottle with me, so I've got that in here. Now, on the side, on both sides of the inside of this bag, you've got these two, like almost they look like just water bottle holders, but they're padded and they have a little bit of elastic on the top. I use that for carrying an extra lens, maybe. It's sort of a weird way to do things because you have basically two water bottle holders on the side, and then each one of those has like a nether segment. So for long and skinny things, you have like water bottles or something like that, it fits fine. But what I like about it is it does kind of keep that central area really accessible. So you can just reach in and grab stuff, reach in and grab stuff. I'm also a fan of these little elbows that they have on this thing, because you can just kind of pop it and it wants to stay open like that. Also, this thing, real padded. Real padded, real padded. You guessed it, real padded. Real padded. On the front, they got this little mechanism where this guy can come off and be, put sort of anywhere depending on where you normally keep the bag full, which is, I thought it would be sort of annoying to use, but it's actually quite simple. It's just really easy to do, and it's tricky enough for bad guys not to be able to get into it. And speaking of the bad guys, they have this this zipper thing that is kind of cool. You shut up the bag all the way, right? And then you've got this little nubbin on the end of your doojobby, and you put it through the wiggle wham, just like that. Now, this is actually, it's not like, it just means that in transit, when you're walking places, nobody can just slide their hand into your bag. Now, finally, this strap, the one thing that I have against this bag is this right here. This thing. I have gotten this thing kind of bundled up in there like that. Have you ever had one of those bags where it just does this? I don't like that. I want them to change that on this bag. Other than that, the strap is fine. I can get it. I like to have my messenger bags relatively high up because I don't want them to move around a lot on me. I also don't want to look like the bass player for Korn, like way down on my knees, And this goes relative, like that's a perfect size, but the way that this works is the strap, it's cool because the strap then, when you get it set up where you want it to go, for instance, if I liked it here, this would be perfect. But because I like it shorter, it puts the strap all the way over there. So this thing is nice because it keeps your strap in place if you're like a regular dude, which I think this bag is made for like regular dudes, not little guys like me. But if you're a little guy like me, and you want to look like, remember like when I play guitar still, I'm just like way up here, like I'm, and when she loves me, I feel happy inside. So it depends on how you play guitars, whether or not you're gonna like that strap, I guess. Ultimately, it's a very solidly built bag. Great construction, great materials. I like some of the design decisions that they're making. I like the idea that this is like totally waterproof to 75 feet submergible. I just don't think I could believe that, but that sounds amazing. If you're a messenger bag guy and you want something that you could throw the business papers in, as well as like, who knows, fishing materials and camera gear and all that stuff when you're taking your kids out for a creek day or something, this is a solid bag. The Firesign Waterman basically wants to be your gear bag to keep your stuff padded and dry. I think that's what it wants to be, and I think it does a great job of that. Here is the verdict. Thank you for watching. This thing wants to be your simple, sleek little love pouch. I think with one little caveat. Let's get into the details. Okay, the overview of this thing is it's a slender backpack, very slender. All right, let's see what we got. Dry. Books are totally dry. This shit is real. Bag is waterproof.